Do you think, and I'm not being facetious, do you think tobacco is in your DNA?
I really do, in a certain way. I think that all of my family has been involved back to my great grandfather, who was in the lumber business, another necessity of life in the
The
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
In the those things that add to life to make life more enjoyable. Tobacco, I think, is one of the great additions to life. I mean, you can get along fine without tobacco, but tobacco is a great addition.
You see, this is the great issue of our time. Cigarettes are an addiction. You can
Absolutely.
put that down and never smoke another one. You choose to. You don't go downstairs from the office and puff for 10 minutes in 20-degree weather. Now, two things. I asked you about the DNA because you're a man, 63 years old, with a lot of interesting credits in your curriculum vitae, from the charitable to business things. But I think being a man of substance financially, you've done a lot of things merely because you liked them.
It was a little more than that. I didn't make this cigar to make a business. I didn't make this cigar to make money. I made this cigar to allow myself to live a lifestyle and to have a life which is going to bring me pleasure and excitement, travel, and change. When I first started smoking cigars, I found that cigar smokers are some of the most easy to get along with, interesting, smart, opinionated, knowledgeable, stupid, everything along the way.
Intensely
People.
so.
But,
Whatever they are.
but whatever they are, they like to get together and share this adjunct to life.
Okay, but you've now turned it into a business.
I turned it into business, but this is also has to become my lifestyle now, because I can't just put this cigar out and say, let the cigar do the talking. I got to go do the talking for the cigar.
And you're prepared to do that.
I am. I can't imagine something I can enjoy more.
Are you prepared to enjoy it that much that you'll put an enormous amount of work in? I'm certainly not trying to deter you, but you've got to look at what you have to do.
This is something I have to try.
Okay.
It's something I want to try, and I don't know what it's going to look like in 4 years. It could wring me out entirely. But one of the ideas I had when I first started this is the worst thing to happen is I end up with a closet full of cigars I like. And I'm not afraid of the hard work. I'm not afraid of it not being successful. I know I'm doing the best I can, and I'm enjoying it. I set out to make the best cigar I possibly could, and that's all I thought about. Now, the next thing I have to think about is how to make a cigar more effectively, how to bring the price down, how to make the quality better, how to present it a little better. But that's part of the learning process I'm going through. Like I said, I'm a new guy. I'm coming from the outside, and all I can do is trust the people who I get to help me. But one of the things I got to say is the people I've met in this business are some of the nicest, most cooperative, supportive people I could have possibly imagined. I don't think there's another industry I could have been in that a competitor would help me out as much as I've got.
That's a very common thing in this industry. I know that when your sales vice president, Courtney Smith, was in Florida, that she went and saw Pepin Garcia, spent an hour and 3/4 with him, telling her about tobaccos and telling. By the way, I understand he liked this cigar very much.
Well, that's good to hear.